Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Time. Today we are going to be talking about the war that they trying to start up in the Middle East.
Let's talk about it. Everybody knows, we're watching the news, there is a war brewing up. People are calling it World War III. Qasem Soleimani, the general, has been killed. The United States struck their airplane with a drone, and now there's a war brewing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at war.
So today we are going to be talking about that, and my take on it is that I feel my heart go out to all the military families and the soldiers, the Navy, and the Air Force. They had a picture that I looked at last night on the news that that all the soldiers was at the airport being lined up, and you could see the expression on their faces. These young adults is not ready for this war, and I'm praying that it won't be a war. They signed up to go to school. To join the Navy, Air Force, and the military. They signed up for education, jobs, and healthcare, not to go out over in these other countries and fight a war.
Yes. My family and my wife's family, we have military in our family. We got military backgrounds. My wife's nephew is currently in the Army now, Michael. Shout out, Michael. Mm-hmm. And my uncle, Thomas Fountain, who was a Vietnam veteran. Mm-hmm. He went to war in Nam, and he survived, and he came home. And this government has done nothing for him.
Yes.
Look, they're not taking care of their people.
No.
We have been bamboozled. We have been tricked with this thing called life, ladies and gentlemen. We have always been at war. If you think about it, every century, they always start a war.
Yes.
War is always popping off. We just lost a lot of college kids in the last war. Mm-hmm. Me and my wife watching TV, and they put a picture of all them kids that lost their life in that war. And they had hundreds of college students, bright eyes, smiling faces. They thought they was going to get college money, and they stuck them over there killing each other.
Yes.
This is the cosmic game that we playing here in this cosmic universe. Mm-hmm. You got hate and love. People's hearts are so full of hate.
Yes.
The hate is outwinning the love. Mm-hmm. So now we done killed the general. We killed a general. Soleimani. Mm-hmm. So now what you think they people gonna do to us? He been killing. We can't sit here and feel sorry for him because he's been in several wars, and they've been killing. Everybody's secretly killing. The United States is secretly killing. They countries is secretly killing. Mm-hmm. And the only people that are being affected by it is us civilians.
Yes.
Now what you think they people going to do over here in the United States? And these people from Iran and Iraq, they live right over here in the United States with us. Mm-hmm. How are you going to go to war with countries and then you let their people be here with us? Mm-hmm. We've been infiltrated already. We don't need these war games. No. This is a killing regime. Mm-hmm. People blame Trump, but let me tell you, Hillary Clinton and Obama, they got Hussein, they got Gaddafi, and this guy from Iran, he was next on the list. That's all. They got a list they carrying out. Mm-hmm. This is about money, oil, gold. This is about the moolah. It's always been about the moolah when it comes to the Middle East, because the Middle East has all the resources. Yeah. The United States are bullies. And when you bully, it's only so long before the little people in the little countries come up and join together and attack against you.
Right.
So we better be careful of what we're doing and the wars we start up. Because the only people that's losing is the people in our families, the people here at home. And you got a lot of military families out here. They believe in this. And they want to fight for this country. And their kids are dying for this country. They're willing to die for this country. Look, I'm not willing to die for this country. Mm-hmm. We here in the United States, and we still don't get respect.
No.
And our uncles and grandfathers that fought in wars, and we earned the right. This is our country. We are at home. And we still don't get treated fairly over here. Mm-mm. So it's time we wake up.
And like I said, I did research last night. They said the United States pay out $700 million a day, not a week, not a month, not a year, to provide for these wars.
Yeah.
And then they tell us that they don't have money we can't get free health care here in the United States, that they can't change the population of the homeless here in the United States. It's all lies. We are being hand-fed lies for decades and centuries to come. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is how we're going to start the year 2020 with a war.
Yeah.
Talk about a war. I mean, this is crazy.
This is the kickoff. This is the kickoff.
And I feel sorry for the family members and the people over in the Middle East, because they going over there killing innocent women, men, and children that don't have nothing to do with two men that don't like each other.
You go around the country, you wonder why people hate the United States. That's because the United States, they own our news. We don't hear all the bad news. They give us a little bit of the news that's going on here, but they don't tell you what they're doing behind the scenes over in them other countries.
Yep.
They don't hate the United States for no reason. They got reasons to hate us. We over there bombing their kids, their women and children all the time for political power. It's all about political power, money, and greed.
Yep.
These men are dictators.
Right.
And when you see our president get in the United States and he talk about another president, and he always say he's a dictator. Well, guess what? You a dictator too.
That's right.
So you all are dictators, but you dictating our life, or the civilians and citizens of the United States. You got us caught up in these wars. Send your kids to war.
Right.
Your kids are attorneys. They are actors. They political public speakers.
Right.
And they get money here in the United States. You don't send them off to war.
Right.
Put your kids in the war. Do it like John McClane. Right. He went to war. You know, let the proof be in the pudding. Send your kids.
Right.
You go. And then we'll respect you. If you just sending us, we can't respect that. Sending our babies to die. Right. For a country that don't respect us. Right. You don't even get black people to respect. You treating us like animals around here. So I'm like Muhammad Ali. You won't get my respect. I'm not going to fight and kill people that have done nothing to me. Other innocent victims.
They haven't did anything.
We gunning each other down. They want to start World War III up, and they trying to light that fuse. I think this is going to light the fuse to start that fire. You know, but this general, I don't feel sorry for him because he been a killer. They're a killing regime. All of them do it. This is what they doing. They got us caught up in it, just like we talking about today. We had a whole nother topic, but we got to change the topic because this is so important for us over here in this country. We are at war, and we always have been at war. After every war, they let it calm down a little while. Then the next thing you know, they spark another war because it's all about money. You need money for the arms. You need to get money off the bullets. You know, they empowering all their friends that own all these bullet companies and gun companies. You know, it's money. You spend the money for war, but you can't feed the poor people that's here. Right. You won't clothe and do nothing for the homeless. Right. Me and my wife, we had a homeless drive this winter. We try to help the homeless because our government is not helping us.
No, they're not.
Even when the veterans make it back home, they're not helping them. They're not helping. They're the ones out on the corner begging for pennies. Right. People that fought, and now people look at them like they're bums. They're not bums. These people that fought for this country and now they're homeless. They have nothing because this government has failed them the same way that it fails all of us. And I am heated today because this is the thing that I'm trying to wake up people's eyes to. We have been deceived. We have been tricked. We are nothing more than puppet and sheeps. Stop letting these Democrats and Republicans pull the wool over your eyes because they're in the same game. Yes, trust me. All them politicians knew that this hit was coming. Everybody know about the hit. They allowed the hit. People love Obama so much. He hit Gaddafi and Hassan, him and Hillary Clinton. They was over there shaking his hand, but a month before they killed Gaddafi. Look, these politicians are crooks. Right. They running the world. 10% is controlling the other 90% of us because we are around here sleepwalking and we getting so caught up in their cosmic political games. Yes. And if you notice, all the politicians got all the money. They got $6,000 suits, $3,000 shoes. They got all the wealth. Their family got all the wealth. While they manipulating us, they collecting all the money. Yeah, that's right. And the little people, the hardworking American citizens, we are suffering. They taxing our money, taking all our taxes out of our money, keeping you broke, keeping you poor, and they want us to play this game with them. I say we need to stop fighting each other. We need to stop fighting these other countries. If you want a war and you want to fight, then let your son or daughters go. You go fight your own war, Mr. President. And the president of the other country, why don't y'all two go get in the ring and the two of you fools kill each other instead of making thousands of innocent people kill each other?
Millions of innocent people.
Millions.
I mean, you should have seen the faces.
We have lost enough life.
You should have seen the
Enough
faces.
blood has been shed.
No. You should have seen the faces of the soldiers that was in that airport the other day.
Them people got family.
They do not want to fight.
Nobody wants to leave their family to go kill.
They don't want to do this.
You got some people want to go, but very few want to go. Yeah, 10% want to go, and they're all about that.
All the rest of them is signed up for a job, education, and health.
Send the ones that want to go. The other ones, they're going for college money. They're not trying to go kill. You can't train people into becoming killers. Mm-hmm. And that's why you think they come back here crazy, because they kill women and kids, and they're not built for that.
They're not built for that.
Your mind is not built for all this war and destruction. But this is the cosmic game we all agreed to before we even came here to Earth. But that's another subject. This is the cosmic game. The good, the love, and the hate. Mm-hmm. Right now, the first of the year, they're kicking off the hate game. The hate regime is in. Then he killed this general. And now, here go the game. It's sparking. Look all on the news. It's everywhere. All over the internet. It's big. They lighting that flame. They lighting that bomb. They lighting that fuse to kick off a hate fuse. Mm-hmm. Now the next thing you know, they come over here to American soil and blow up something or do something. And then guess what the American people gonna say? Go get them. Go get them Iraqis. Go get Iran. Go kill them. That's what it's going to take. Because now they people over there screaming, go get us. Go get the United States. They killed our general.
Right.
It's a cosmic game. And they come over here and do something. We're going to say the same thing. Go get them. Protect the home front. Let me tell you something. These politicians are playing a game with our life.
They've been playing a game.
I don't want no parts of it. Mm-mm. I respect military, but I got veterans in my family, and I watch how they're living right now. They have nothing. Mm-hmm. This country is going to do nothing for you but take from you and take away from your life. There's no love involved. Mm-mm. There's only greed and money, power and ego. That male ego is on an all-time high. They say Donald Trump got some intel saying that this general was going to do some harm to our country and another country. And so they had to strike and send a drone and blow his plane up. But they know what they're doing. This stuff is already, pre-planned out, all this stuff. They're the type of people that shake your hand and come back and attack you the next week. They come over to your country and smile with you and shake the hand of the president, knowing they finna come back and kill him. They finna send the troops over there. We the bullies on the block. But guess what, bullies? Every bully meet their match. When all them countries team up and go against us, then what we gonna be?
Right.
Me and my family, we don't want to play this game.
There's thousands of families don't want to play this game. But we have more power than what we think we have. We have power. We outnumber the government. And we could say at any time, no, we're not going to go over here and fight. And the people over in the other countries could say the same thing. We're not going to fight them. It's up to us to stand up and say, look, we're not going to play this game with y'all. We're not going to fight. We're not about to kill innocent lives. But we don't think we have the power. We outnumber the government. And people don't realize that.
If there ever become a time where love will outwin hate, that's when this country will be at peace. Until then, we'll have no peace. Because this world is so full of hatred.
It is.
People are so jealous of one another. You got the leaders, they jealous of one another. Who got the most power in their country? It's all power driven. People on your block jealous because you got a new car or because you to put rims on your car. Now they want to kill you. Right. Because your car look better than theirs. It's stupidity. Stop paying attention to the next man. Focus on yourself. I got my blinders on. I'm not paying attention to who on side of me running the race. I'm in a race by myself. Right. My competition is only me. I'm in competition with myself. I'm not in competition with other people. I pay attention to what nobody else is doing. But these government officials, they know what they're doing, and they use the media and news outlet to spread their hate. The fake news. That's fake news. Donald Trump, he tell the truth about the news. He say the fake news. It's the fake news. We're not getting the real news. This news is here to corrupt us. It's here to make you mad. When they keep putting up in your face what are they doing when they're trying to attack us, guess what? The American people, we get mad. You say they trying to attack us, go get them. Right. We start let them do something over here like 9/11. After 9/11, they said, go get them. Right. All along, 9/11 was a conspiracy. So this government is not for us. Right. We got to be careful of the thoughts and the things we choose.
They tricking us.
And the things we support and get behind, you know, because all this stuff is pre-planned out. Democrats and Republicans are on the same page. They throwing up that smoking stream, trying to make us think they're divided. Because if you divide us, just like us, they divide us. They divide all of us in the United States. So if they keep us divided with racism and government things that's going on, then they conquer us.
Right.
Because we never be on the same page with nothing. They got black people hating white people. They still making slave movies. What you think that's going to do? It's going to make us mad. Right. So they trying to pour gasoline on the fire. They got to keep that division amongst the people. Instead of us just saying, look, we all love each other. We human, you know.
We all come from
We all don't need to look alike.
Come from God.
We all don't need to have the same colored skin. Right. We all cosmic in this universe. We all come down here to play this cosmic game on Earth, you know. But it seems like the hate is overwhelming the love.
Yep.
I'm against war. I'm against killing innocent women and kids because that's who's going to get caught up in the crossfire. And don't think that we can't be touched over here in the United States. They all over here living with us. So we need to stop this stupidity. And we the people need to take back control of this planet. You know, they're around here destroying nature. They're killing all the animals. I mean, it's just all self-destruction. Cutting down all the trees. I mean, we need the trees. We need oxygen. We need to breathe. The animals don't even know where to go. We going crazy here in the United States. This government is out of control. That's what happened. All the major players that's running the country, they're out of control. They all egotistical. They're getting older and they're not getting wiser. No. You know, they throwing all the young people, the college students over here in these wars. But think about it, people. This has been going on for centuries. It's not the first war. It's not the second war. These wars been going on since before we were born. And they're going to keep them going on because it's the game they're playing. They let us have a little break in between a couple of years and they spark up another war. And I'm not for it, and I'm heated about it, and I'm sick of hearing about it. That's why I don't watch the news all the time no more. But it's because they're giving us the fake news. You better off going on the internet getting your news where you can learn the truth about things and look behind the scene. Because Gaddafi, they say he was over there taking care of his people. Right. They say he was paying for their college tuition, their medical bills. He was giving them grants. He was helping people. And that's what they don't want. They don't want people that's going to help us. Everybody who try to help the people, they get rid of them. They get them out of here. So, you know, like I said, I don't really have too much to say. It's that my heart just go out to these soldiers, these young adults that's being thrown into this so-called war that they getting ready to start. And I just pray that they don't start this war. But the people over in the Middle East is upset. They're upset. They is upset because I don't care what nobody say. That man was their leader. And they looked up to that man just like we look up to our leader. Okay. So in their eyes, he wasn't doing no harm. He was just protecting their country. Right. Just like we feel like our leader is protecting our country. Right. Okay. Right. So my heart go out to the Middle East because all them people over there, they're innocent people. They're innocent too, just like us. All us, we are innocent. We're innocent. We caught up in two-man battle. Yep. Let them battle it out. So my heart go out to the people over in the Middle East. I just pray that God is bless their country and bless that this won't happen. Bless our country. We need peace on earth. Yes, we need peace. If we could ever come to peace. This is crazy. It's 20% of people out here that's bad. The other 80% of us is good. Yes. And if we could ever get rid of that 20%, this world would be a better place. Because we got a few bad apples that's dictating and controlling the money, and they dictating everything. They are dictators. They all calling each other dictators. Y'all all dictators. You know, we don't respect this government because y'all done killed too many people and killed too many women and kids. It's been too many innocent victims in the crossfire. And here at home in the United States, we at war. We at war with each other in our own cities. We at war. Everybody's killing. So you can't even control your home base. You're not even taking care of the things that's going on here at home. And you trying to protect and keep a global eye on the worldly things. You know, United States, you want to dictate everything. You want to run everything around the country. Look, we need to get our country together first. You got the UN station in all these other countries. Why we over there? Because y'all want to dictate the whole world. Well, guess what? People getting tired. They getting tired. They said the embassy suite over there in Iraq is worth $1 billion. The embassy suite, the United States embassy suite over in Iraq is worth $1 billion. $1 billion, but then y'all tell us that y'all don't have money for us over here in the United States. Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
That's the word. They never had money for nothing. Our real
I did some
leaders.
research this morning.
They got money for war, but they're not
Yes,
gonna. They're not gonna. They're not gonna take care of us. They're not gonna feed us. We got hungry people right here in the United States that they would never feed.
No, they're not gonna feed.
And don't care about feeding. But you mentioned a war. They'll write that check. They'll
So
cash
quick.
that check so quick. The bank will give them that money. It's all about money. You know, the
And
bank
power.
is involved
And
too.
power.
The bank is involved too. The bank and the government, they going hand in hand. You know, these are the powerful people that's winning down here on earth because they playing a game with our life. They manipulating us and controlling our minds, controlling what we see on TV, what we hear on radio. It's all about control. Sometimes I think we'd be better off if the television was never invented.
Yes.
Because that is the lion's tool around.
Yes.
We got to stop it. We got to wake up. We got to wake up and
stand
know the
up.
truth and stand up.
And come together as a nation.
And say
come
enough
together.
is enough.
Yep.
It's enough killing. There's been enough bloodshed.
So you guys, that's the topic for today. Is I want peace for the Middle East. I want peace for United States. And I'm just praying that this war won't happen. And we're going to keep our eyes open and our ears open to see what's going on. But today's topic was about, we just want to talk about the Middle East. And, we want peace. We're sending peace over to the Middle East and peace to the United States. And we're just praying that everything just work out.
Yeah, we're praying that all the soldiers
Yes.
don't have to go to war.
Yeah, I'm praying that
and
the
that they
soldiers
all
ain't
come
have
back home and be with their families.
Yes.
It's the new year. We should be at home with our wife and kids.
Not working on a
running
war.
off fighting a war.
Right.
Or running off trying to kill people that we don't even know. People
Right.
we never even seen before.
That never even did anything to us.
Yeah, we want to come back home
That's
and
crazy.
live in peace and harmony. We need to get back in peace and harmony with nature and stop
Yep.
killing each other out on them nature battlefields. Because they already plotting and planning it. They're gonna spark it off. They didn't already lit that spark.
Yes.
So I just hope that most of us can come back and just put our cosmic energy out in the universe and paint another picture that we don't have to do this and play this game. So thank y'all for tuning in today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'm going to try to calm down. But this is the things that get me excited and get me wanting to talk because I see the deception. I've always seen the deception that's been placed upon us. It's time we wake up and see life for what it really is in a game that they're playing with us.
Right.
No more games. We don't have time for games, people. Thank you.